Alright guys, there's the JB weld on it now. Hopefully it'll seal it up. I went ahead and put some on the other side of that boss just for safe measures, because there was paint missing there, and the only spot on this block that was missing any paint was where that crack was. So we're gonna see what we can do with it. Hopefully it seals it up and we can still get some racing out of this thing. And we've done this before on some blocks and we've had good luck with it. I've been kind of out here pretty much all day. Jamin and Heather got off a little early today, and they come out to help. Autumn made some wonderful spaghetti, so we bribed Jamin to get out here. But we got this 602 car pretty much. We're finishing up the setup now. We're gonna see what it does. Had to make some stuff work where we didn't have, like, some of the 4 bars are the wrong length in the back, so we just kind of moved them around a little bit, and kind of had to make some stuff work that isn't ideal, but it's what we got. And that's kind of the whole thing about this car is it's what we got laying around. Pretty much everything on this car. I don't think I've bought anything for this car as far as the car itself. It's shocks we had left over from the 602 car. It's a, it's a 602, used 602. Everything else came with the car. Oh, thank you, buddy. I still got to mount the seat, put some seat belts in it. And I got to build a nose still. It's going to look ugly. I know it's going to look ugly, but it is what it is. It's what we got. Our pockets ain't deep, so with this car, it's all about having fun, and it's about Dad getting seat time. Now, this weekend, I'm going to be driving it at Fayetteville, hopefully. We got to find some tires. That's going to be the only holdup, is finding tires. Reached out to some guys, and I need to call one more person. They might be able to hook me up with some tires, and hopefully they can. But anyhow, I got to say a big thank you to my guy, Jamin. He's always willing to help every time, pretty much any time I need it. But big help having him here, because, like, he got all the lead off this car. This thing had probably 100 pounds of lead on it for no good reason. Just some weird stuff going on with this car that we found. Like, the engine was set forward an inch, so I set it back an inch, had to get the drive shaft shortened, and just some stuff like that. But should be good to go now. I got the bumper. Y'all saw the other day I got the bumper done. Still have to drill holes for it, put pins in it, and I painted it, and I forgot to weld the tabs on to hold the nose on. But we're about to set the toe, and that should be the last thing. I'm going to run back to the bar angles, because I had to move the bars a little bit and change the length of them to get it to work. But I'm going to do one final go-through on it while we got a little bit of sunlight. We're watching the old Kyle Larson race at Volunteer Speedway on Flow Racing. Got maybe a couple things doing mine. Y'all saw that the block developed a crack at some time or another, and threw some JB weld on it, and it seemed to have sealed it up. So we're gonna test our luck with it. Anyhow, we're gonna get back to work. Ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to Mike Abner at Abco Performance. Got this dig stick back. We made a few changes up there at Natural Bridge. Can't wait to try it out at County Line. I think we're gonna have us a pretty good run. But check out how nice this thing is. Woo! Yeah, there's a lot of extension on it, but you don't need to know about that. Anyhow, we can throw it back on the car. Be one step closer. I'm buttoning up this 12 crate car. I'm gonna go out here to the go-kart track, since nobody wants to sell no damn tires. I'm gonna go out here to the go-kart track out here in the backyard, and we'll pick me out 4 decent tires. We'll see what we can't come up with, but that's what we're gonna be racing on this weekend. So Bobby Taylor or David Taylor, he doesn't have any G6s in right now, and I can't really get a hold of anybody else that might have some. So we're gonna go with what we got, and we're gonna see what we can't do with it. Let's see how long it takes Jamie to get out of here.
30 seconds.
Well, I didn't have
God, no.
You can do it.
You know what they say about old men, right?
Hey, Wayne, we might have a problem, you and I.
Well, looks like I'm driving full time.
Oh, God.
Jamie made some stuff happen and got some numbers on this old girl. So this is actually a throwback to my dad's, the last late model he drove back in the 90s. It was a mono-leaf laser. So you guys that know race cars, you can just, you know it's been a while since he's drove anything, you know, that's a real race car in my opinion, you know, late model style, modifies, that kind of stuff. Just when I say mono-leaf, but appreciate you, Jamin, hooking us up. He said this is temporary, but I think it looks pretty good.
It's temporary.
He's complaining about the vinyl. I don't think he realizes it's about to get tore up.
Oh, I know it's about to get tore up.
I hope not. Appreciate George coming out and helping. Dad, Philip, get the wheel covers on. Throwback wrap. Or numbers. They didn't have wraps back then. My dad's kind of old. Heather and Jamin out here. Beautiful wife getting the old helmet ready to go. Hey, I need a battery in the receiver too.
Out of Fayetteville, that A1 Lawn Clearing and Landscaping. Number 11, that is Eric Bentley. Right behind him, the 04 Big Time, that's Doug Kennedy. And the 17 machine, Case Daniels, got that XR1 rocking. H&D Farm, that on there's Mr. Holcomb out of Melbourne, picture up the legal farm, electrical solutions, and electric supply. Always here on board.
hot laps. They're kind of changing up on us. They're doing hot laps, then qualifying, and then the features, which is pretty cool, more track time. But Ryan suggested a couple changes, so we threw a little bit at it. We're on the edge about putting gear in it, because last night I was right there perfect, you know, hitting the chip, just getting into the corner with what we have in the car. But I have just a little bit more, and I think it could help me off the corner, but we'll see. This car doesn't have the best pull bar in it. It's just a standard Shaw. You know, we run the Outpace on my car, and it's a whole lot better. It's a spring pull bar. This is like the biscuit setup. I'm not a fan of it, but it's what we got. I didn't have the parts to make the old BSB pull bar work on it that I pulled off my car, but it was even better than like the biscuit stuff, because I don't know how old these biscuits are or anything like that. But we're gonna go out here for qualifying now, and we'll see what this old girl's got. We were 6 quick. I think, how many cars are here? About 20? 13. 13? Oh, it looked like way more. 13 602 modifieds here tonight. But we were 6 quick, which is pretty decent. I was only 3/10 off the fast time, but we're gonna see what we got. First time out in the car, and we're doing pretty good. We ended up having to buy 2 tires for it, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. I think we're gonna try to take this car up to 311. So Jay Lawson, we'll be up there on the 30th, I think it is, of April. So keep us in mind, and I'm gonna invite y'all out to the track so you can come help us if you're interested. But we're gonna be up that way. Next week we'll be at County Line running UMP, and I can't wait for that, because we're trying some stuff on the rear of the car, and we're gonna see what we can do.
Former track champion here at Sample Motor Speedway. south restart zone. They're beating and banging. Bentley cool to the other side of the pillow. Donovan Jackson and Ethan Wilson.
forgot to do the intro last night. First off, I want to say happy Easter to everybody. But we had a pretty good car. The track kind of did some different things. We haven't raced there in a little while, but the track did a little bit different than what I was used to. We put some gear in the car, and I think they kind of maybe gear bound us a little bit. And we put 2 new tires on the rear because we really didn't have any other choice. But I think it might have really been overpowering the right front a little bit because it had a pretty used up right front on it. But anyhow, we started 8th, finished 8th. We got up to 7th or 6th or something like that. So I'm happy with that. Met some really cool people this weekend that watched the channel, and I appreciate y'all coming and talking to me. Looks like here in the near future we're going to be gaining a little bit of help. His name's Peyton. He races a legend car, and I'm really looking forward to that and helping him with his car. But I want to say congratulations to Jerry King. He's coming a long ways, man. He's got 2 top 10s this year, which I know doesn't seem like a lot, but compared to last year where he was near about wrecking every race, just not even being his fault. He's just calming down behind the wheel. I'm proud of you, buddy, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the season goes for you. But just want to take a minute and just thank my dad, and above all, thank Jamin. You made my dad's day, and I really appreciate that. But anyhow, I want to kind of bring something up real quick because I've heard kind of mixed sides, and I don't know how I feel about it either. But drop down in the comments and tell me your opinion on this. So Fayetteville as a track has mandated that you have it. It's mandatory to have a full containment seat and a head and neck restraint. I can see where it's definitely a good thing. I've always run them since I raced sprint cars. But it's great for safety, but I know some guys that had to go and drop about $1,000 so they could race. And I want to kind of say thank you to Fayetteville for kind of doing that for the safety thing. But at the same time, I think we need to step back and look at the cost of some stuff, because like a legend car doesn't necessarily need a $600 seat in it. You could buy a nice Kirky, just not maybe like an economy seat. I don't think some of these cars need full containment seats and that kind of stuff. But it also goes a little further than just a seat and a head and neck restraint. You need to be checking the cages and making sure they're built correctly in the cars, and just a lot of stuff like that. But anyhow, let me know what y'all think about it, because I don't know what side of the fence I'm on. I'm a very budgeted racer, but at the same time, I love that they're trying to make the sport safer, not only for the guys racing, but making sure these guys can go home to their families. That's the biggest thing I look at when I go racing, is I got to make sure I can go home and go to work on Monday so I can support my family. But and not only that, so I can get back to the racetrack. But anyhow, just drop down and let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for some pretty cool footage next weekend. We're going to County Line, and we'll be racing the UMP, but we're also going to take Dad's car and see what we can do with it. He's going to be behind the wheel. So we'll check y'all later.